Hello everybody and welcome to the 8th round of the Season 6 GP3 Championship. We are in France today and I'm very sure that's gonna be a very exciting day. I am not alone tonight, I am with my co-commentator that will be there for the whole season hopefully. I'm here again with Chain Game. Chain Game, how are you, mate?
I'm good. Looking forward to France. I'm interested to see how the GP3 guys will perform at this track. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's interesting.
it will be very interesting, but we're gonna start with the Drivers' Championship. We still have Jimbo Manzi in the lead, a lead of only 10 points anymore, to Mori Manzo, who is in P2. Felix is in P3 with 4 podiums already this season. He is doing very well. Ekelund is in P4, Suryat in P5, Erich is in P6, the run-up is in P7, Frederick is in P8, Not Luke Beck is in P9, Hunter is in P10, DJ Clarkson in P11, the Dr. Special Energy is in P12, DJ Jade Savo is in P13, GA is in P14, Kiriko is in P15, DCG is in P16, but he has stepped down back again to GP4. Sarah is in P17, Game Meetings is in P18, Adam or Harpunch is in P19, and Badger is in P20 at the moment. Going to the Constructors Championship, Chain Game, can you read them out, please?
Yes, Renault is leading the Constructors Championship by 165 points, and they have a 37-point gap to Toro Rosso. In third place is Haas, in fourth Racing Point, fifth Alfa Romeo, sixth Red Bull, 7 Ferrari, 8 Williams, 9 Mercedes, and 10 and last McLaren.
Yeah, not a good season yet for McLaren. Hopefully they can pick up some points today with Jade Savo driving. I don't see another McLaren driver yet, so it's gonna be a one-man task today, I think. Once again, we have Ryzanovsky, who is now a permanent GP3 driver in the Renault, replacing Serdar. Serdar has stepped down from the competition. So we have a very close field once again for what is in the real life one of the most boring tracks. But I think we saw yesterday that it can be a very good track with a lot of close battles. I really hope we're gonna see that tonight.
Yeah, can you maybe explain to the viewers shortly how the GP4 race went?
Yeah, the GP4 race went. Of course, I didn't see anything because I was driving myself. Uh, yeah, I think it was started with a safety car in lap 1 because someone lost an template. That's where we get a safety car from. And then it was due to strategy and penalties, I think. Another safety car at, I think, lap 23, 24. And only 2 laps remaining for the racing, so it was a spectacle. I think it was very good to watch. I didn't watch it back yet. Sorry for that. I'm gonna do that tonight. But yeah, if it's gonna be like yesterday, it's gonna be a good one tonight. Just want to let you guys know I don't feel really well today. I have a cough and I have a fever, so I hope it doesn't is anything wrong. But if you just heard, then don't hear me for a second or something. It's that I have a cough and I'm not gonna do that in my microphone, so I'm just gonna switch it off quickly. Just so you guys know, if I'm not like I'm always, it's because of I'm not feeling too well. We have 19 drivers at the moment. They should be readying up any moment. We're 2 minutes over time. We have Ekelund, Laserlord, and James Hook in the chat. Ekelund saying hello, champ. Laserlord is picking Adam for the win. That's an interesting, yeah, an interesting pick, I think. And James Hook is, I think, supporting Jimbo. We have one guy. Oh, we have driver 20, and it's James Hook. He's gonna reserve tonight. I think he's going on to McLaren then. Oh no, Mike is in McLaren, of course. Mike is also a new driver who is replacing, of course, DCG. The guys are rating up, and I really hope that it's gonna be a very good session. One thing to watch is the weather. Again, there's a higher chance than last week in Canada to have like a wet race or a wet quali. I know that because we had a wet quali yesterday, and I think that always make the things more special if we have a wet qualifying. Just seconds away from getting qualifying started. With a full grid again, just as yesterday. This is very good looking, and it's always nice to see 20 drivers on grid. James didn't choose a car, so I hope that won't be a problem.
I saw only the Williams was available for him. That's the
Yeah,
only left car.
I hope he's just gonna set into a Williams then, and not just as a spectator or something. But if he is set in the Williams, it's his car he knows, so I think he will be more than happy to drive the Williams. A hole for, I'm not gonna say your last name because I just don't know how to pronounce it, is supporting Frederick and Frederick. So yeah, he is supporting Frederick, I think. Who has awesome pace, we saw that already. Only Gamey thinks is still choosing the tires he's gonna get on. I hope someone can give me the weather report. Or are we gonna see a rain for quali? Should be interesting. It is dry,
Dry.
just as last week. One thing to watch will also be on disqualifying. You cannot skip the track like in the chicane or at corners. If you do that, you're gonna get penalized by the stewards. So anyone who is listening, don't do it because it will cost you all the race points or maybe a quali ban the next race. I don't know what the penalty is, but just don't do it. It's very dangerous for guys that are on a fast track. Oh, Grust, his name is also Frederick, that's why he said Frederick twice. Okay.
And
Rain in the start of the race. Ooh,
yeah.
that is interesting. So are the guys gonna get out on a dry setup or a wet setup?
Well, if it starts for the race, you will think everyone will start on the softest compound, but as I see now the runner in the Mercedes going out on the hard, so he may doesn't have checked the weather report.
Yeah, or they just wanna get like a feel for the track, that's also a possibility. But or they only have like 2 sets if they chose the harder compound.
Yes,
It
and the
is
runner also says it's light rain for the start.
light rain. I think it's gonna be a matter then of how long the rain is gonna be there. We have Mike R17, first one out on track. The new driver here on GP3. Taking the chicane just as it's meant to be. Has a good helmet, I think.
Yes, it suits very well with the colors of the
Yeah, indeed.
McLaren, orange and blue.
I think it's good, very good choice. Of course, also a very difficult track to get your lap invalidated. That will be something to watch because a lot of invalidations can be done. Yeah, Horpunch is just confirming that it will be wet at the start of the race, so thank you very much for that. We have Mike R17 on the point to start his first flying lap here in GP3. And we're gonna watch it on board here through Sector 1. This is a very difficult part to not invalidate your lap. He didn't do that, so he can go on. Going to the right, left, right, right. Not look back is already out. I don't know what happened there.
There's a
Maybe he...
clash going on.
Oh, James Hook has a 5 place grip penalty for collision
Oh,
with Lundbeck.
they've made a collision, that's for sure.
Yeah, there happened
Otherwise,
something between the two of them. I think they crashed. As I see from the point of view from James, I think they hit each other in Sector 1. Don't know what happened there. The only thing I know is that James Hook will get a 5 place grip penalty, and that's not the way you want to start a reserve. Still have Mike on his lap. Didn't validate it yet, so very well done to him. At one of the most difficult corners, you have so many lines through here. Just as the next corner here. You can brake late, you can brake early, it's just what you prefer. It is something to watch in the race because everyone has different lines and you can easily crash each other out. What time will it be for Mike or a 17, his first ever quali lap here in GP3? Didn't look like he had a very good exit there. What will it be? It will be a 1:31.1 to put the fastest lap in at the moment. Do we have someone else? We have Surdiat going into P2 with a 1:31.7 on the mediums. We have also a Mercedes, I think that's Grust. Yes, Grust is crossing the line. He will go into P2 with a 1:31.6 on the softs. I think some guys are doing a slightly different setup than normally because these times aren't yet what you can expect from the GP3 guys. What will it be for Ekelund? It will be a 1:30.9, putting him onto provisional pole.
and here comes Marion Manzo over the line with a 1:30.3.
Yeah, wow! He is showing his form from the last races. He is the man to beat at the moment. Only 10 points behind Jimbo Manzi. Jimbo is in Sector 3, but he invalidated his lap already. Gamey Things is in Sector 3 with the hearts on. What will it be for Gamey Things? The no, also Ryzanovsky, Jedisavo and the run-up has gone on the hearts, and Gamey Things goes 10th. Slowest of the hard runners at the moment. Jimbo Manzi is on another lap. We have Erich on a lap, he's in Sector 2.
Oh, yellow.
We have a yellow in Sector 1. I think that is just for cars laying each other through.
Yeah, I think so.
Just as in Sector 3 now. Erich is gonna guess. Oh, Ekelund, get out of the way, mate. Oh, bad exit here for Erich. I think that will cost him a lot of time. Going through the last corner, what will it be for the racing point for Erich? Erich will go into P5 at the moment with 1:31.3. Hunter also set a lap, he's gone into P2 with 1:30.7. We have Dr. Special Energy who just puts in the fastest Sector 1 of the session at the moment.
Yes, and Jimbo Manzi has got trouble as he lost a bit of his front wing.
Yeah, he also invalidated his lap. Not the first run he would have wanted, but still 11 minutes to put a lap in. Will it also be the fastest Sector 2 for Dr. Special Energy? It doesn't really look like it. I think he lost a lot of time in that second sector. I don't know how you really can lose time because it's like just a straight, a corner and another straight. That's the only thing you have to do in Sector 2. Haas, who has, I think, a quite decent season. Most of the time it's Felix putting the points in for them, but I know Dr. Special Energy has the pace to do something, he has the racecraft to do something. And I hope he can show that today. What will it be for his quali run? It won't be a very good lap, it will be P9 at the moment, 1:31.8, putting him behind Suryac on the mediums. The run-up is also crossing the line, he's just gone into P9, 31.8. Felix is in sector 1. We have Adam who invalidated his lap. We have
Felix
someone
sets the
else.
fastest sector.
We're gonna watch that. Because the corner here on the inside, that is something very good to do. You can take a lot of time with that. Will also be a faster sector 2 for Felix. It looks
Yes.
like it. Yes, it is.
Hmm.
This is looking good at the moment for the Swedish Fefster, or Felix, as everyone knows him, I think. I think he just wants to get on the first place at the moment. He already gone 4 times on the podium, but not one yet. I think that is his aim for today, and I think if he can put this lap completely in, doesn't look as tidy as you can through that corner. Now, will it be provisional pole position for Fefster? On the soft ice, it will be P3. 30.7. I think he lost time in the last sector then.
Yes, and just behind 194. So if he can find some time, he may can improve the starting position for the race.
We have Suryatt on a lap. He just puts in the fastest sector 2. He's on a softs now. He has Hunter in front of him. Hunter is on an out lap. Ooh, Hunter and Jimbo together. So they, I think, gonna give each other a slipstream.
For sure.
Looks like a very good lap of Suryatt. I don't know what his first sector was, but he has set the fastest sector 2. What will it be for the Alfa Romeo of Suryatt?
Can we pick a bit of slipstream from the
Yeah,
car
he
ahead?
can, but not enough. I think he puts himself in P6, 31.3.
And he's at the exact same lap as Illich. He's in the racing point.
Yeah, exact the same lap. That's crazy.
Yeah, and quite funny also.
Yeah, it is. Horpunch goes into the pits again. We have GA on a time lap, 52.8 at sector 2. I think that's a decent lap, a decent time. GA who really needs to get some points in the back today.
GD Savos looking to improve his time. Goes to 1:30.8 and puts him 4th.
That's a very good time of GA Savo. I think he will be more than happy with that. What will it be for GA? It looks very good. He has gone into P6 just behind his teammate. 31.0.
A Red Bull third row for the moment. Marimanzo with a 29.
Take a breath and look at this. Wow. A 29.998. That won't be beaten. I'm telling you that. The only one who's gonna beat that time is Marimanzo himself. Or Jimbo. Jimbo didn't put a lap in yet.
And Hunter is on an improving going. He's currently in second place. Yeah,
He needs to improve more than, he needs to improve 8 tenths almost. What will it be for Hunter? It will be an improvement of almost 4 tenths. 30.3. I think it has to come from Jimbo at the moment.
And the Ferraris are now playing the slipstream game at the long straight.
Jimbo is back into the pits. He only have one chance.
And Jericho is cutting the chicane completely.
Kirikou.
Yeah, in 11th.
Yeah. That's not the way. Yeah, he's 7.5 seconds up on his time. That's not how we want to drive, mate. I'm very happy you saw that, mate.
Yeah, I was looking at them as the Ferraris were seeming to play a toll game, but he kept his foot down through the chicane.
Yeah,
That's
that
not
will be
allowed.
looked at from the stewards. I'm sure of that. Ryzanovsky is in the third sector at the moment. He is the new driver for Renault. He needs to bring points together with Manzo, but he is going back into the pits as well. Do we have someone on a time lap at the moment? Eklund is
I
improving
don't
just as
think.
Erich. Hunter is going back in. Jimbo is back on an out lap. He really needs to put it a lap in.
Yes, and with rain and a collision is fast to make, or a mistake in the rain.
At the moment, it's not looking like someone's gonna be that time of Manzo.
I don't see it happening, if I'm honest.
No, me neither. The times are so much lower than Manzo. P5 at the moment is a second slower than P1. And that is something we didn't saw in the first few races. I think Manzo seriously picked up the pace to show that he is the guy to beat at the moment. And I think he is just doing that completely fair and great.
We have two drivers on the lap at the moment. That is the run-up in the Mercedes, who's now going through the sector time and is 4 tenths up.
Fastest
And
sector.
yes, and the McLaren of Mike, who's currently in 9th place, is also on the lap.
Jimbo is slowing down to put his final attempt in to put a lap together. He needs to do it now. We're looking on board at a run-up. Takes a little bit of curb there, not the ideal thing to do. Puts in a faster sector too. He is 7 tenths up on his time. That last sector needs to be good, because I think that Manzo take all the time there. He's unbelievably fast through the last sector, I think. Because we're constantly seeing guys going faster and faster in sector 1 and sector 2, but not in sector 3. What will it be for the ramp in the Mercedes? Will it be anywhere near pole? Will it be maybe pole? Didn't have the best exit you can get there. What will it be for the ramp? It will be P3! 30.6.
And Mike is almost 4 tenths up. Let's see where he can go.
He is going into P5.
P5. And just ahead of his teammate.
I think Jimbo is on a time lap. It's tense. That is an out lap, but he lost ERS already, so it is on a time lap. He is, I think. I hope he is.
Yeah, let's keep an eye on him now.
Well, we have yellow on the whole track. Is Jimbo Manzi gonna put a time in? I think he will. What will it be for him? It will be speed 2!
2 seconds.
30.3. Mario Manzo is gonna take pole position, if you ask it to me.
Yes. So an L on the lap. Wisenovsky is.
Out lap.
No. Special Energy is on the lap. He's at the final corner now.
He is 4 tenths up. I don't think that will be enough to really improve. He will be improving on position. He will go into... No, he didn't.
P13.
Oh yeah, he did. P13. Ryzanovsky isn't up on his time. Adam is on a time lap. P18 at the moment. Didn't put a time in yet. Just as James Hook, and also not look back, but he crashed out. Adam has to put a lap in here, and it has to be a good one. What will it be for the Alfa Romeo driver? It will be a 1:31.0, putting into P10.
Just into the top 10 as he's 3,000 faster than 11 and 5,000 faster than 12.
Wow, very close on the midfield.
Yes, indeed.
Gave me his 4 tenths up. Manzo just started another lap. Jimbo is on his in lap. Felix is in sector 2, P5 at the moment. He's down on his time. Not looking good for Felix at the moment. Looks like everyone is quite closely together on a time lap. That makes it very difficult for us to commentate on someone specific. I think Gamey thinks is a good one to watch at the moment. The runner-up retired in the pit lane. He is not gonna put another lap in.
Yeah, Gamey thinks this is second up.
Jimbo, Mike, Ryzanovsky, and James Hook finished already. James Hook didn't put a time in. That is not how you want to do qualifying. Very unlucky once again for him. I think he needs a good result tonight to put his chin up. Of course, he's only a reserve, but I think he just wants to finish this race, and I think he will be more than happy then. What will it be for Gamey Things? The Williams. Will it be in the P10? Yeah, just 10th at the moment. Putting Adam out of the top 10. We have a Renault going rapidly through the last sector. That is Mari Manzo. He's up on his time. Is he still gonna improve that pole lap? You're not gonna be serious if he still improved this lap. He does improve the lap.
He found another 10th.
Unbelievable. Pole position for Mari. Oh, Frere goes into P2. Out of nowhere, Frere goes into P2. Mari Manzo taking pole. Only the other Frederick and Kiriku's finishing on the lap now. What will it be for Grozd? Didn't have the good exit there. This won't be a good lap, if you ask me. No, it isn't.
No,
not improving. And what will it be for Kirikou? P5. What a lap. So it will be pole position. 5/10 faster than P2. Mario Manzo's really showing that he is the guy.
Yeah, the only, as you said earlier, I think the only man who can beat him is himself.
Yeah,
and I think he should maybe, and he should maybe get a full seat in GP2 as he shows this pace consistently.
That will be indeed something to ask about. But we're gonna see what it brings in the race. Of course, qualifying doesn't say anything. But it will be Mario Manzo on pole position, the only one who is in the 129s. 4.5 tenths quicker than Frederick is in P2. Very good qualifying performance for him. Jimbo and Hunter in P3 and 4, so a second row lockdown for Toro Rosso. Kirikou in P5, Eklund in P6, Fefster in P7, J in P8, the run-up in P9, Mike in P10, Jadesau in P11, Erich in P12, Gamey in P13, Horpinge in P14, Surit in P15, Dr. Spencer Energy in P16, Grust in P17, Ryzanovsky in P18, Not Luke back in P19, and James Hook is in P20.
Yeah, some are very close to their to the times of each other. Like second to 6 is, I think, 110,000 or something. But we have rain. It looks, if I'm honest, heavier than light rain.
Yeah, it looks quite heavy. I don't think it will be easing up in the first minutes. Well, I'm just hearing that if anyone from Belgium is watching, Belgium will be going in lockdown from tomorrow. But we're gonna focus ourselves now on the race. Everyone is picking their strategy. Not much to pick yet, because you don't know when the rain is gonna ease up. I think some setups will be slightly getting different, like some more downforce on it to make it easier to drive in the rain. But it's always something special, something completely different than driving on a dry track. Mario Manzo leading the formation lap. It is Renault, Ferrari, Toro Rosso, Ferrari. The the pole has already gone.
Yeah, I see a second one flying.
I don't think the GP3 guys like these things. Just want to get them out of the way on the formation lap.
Yes, and Halfa Chunfeit, if I pronounce it correctly, says that the rain is until lap 8.
Yeah, you can't say it, of course, but it is a possibility. We're until lap 8. what will it bring? I hope no one crashes out on the formation lap. Because it's all rainy conditions, and if you don't really know how to drive in the rain, it's very difficult on this track.
Yes, and I'm interested to see how the first two corners will look like as it isn't dry, very tight and with some contact there.
Another pole has been cut down. A lot of teams are quite together. It's Ferrari in P2 and P5, Toro Rosso in P3 and P4, Red Bull in P6 and P8, McLaren P10 and P11, Alfa Romeo in P14 and P15, so the teams are quite close to each other.
Yeah, and then you have Renault with one in front and one at the back.
Yeah, I don't think the difference can be a lot bigger. But of course, it is a learning curve. It's his first race for Rizanovsky. And I'm sure he will get better and better as long as we proceed through the season. The guys are now taking over by AI once again to go to their grid position. This is gonna be a very good lap. A very good race, I have to say, not a lap. I hope it's more than one good lap.
27 laps.
Hope it will be good for 27 laps. We have the green flag waving. And there are the red lights. We are ready for 27 laps of France here in GP3 Season 6, and the lights are off, and it looks like a very good start of Jimbo Manzi. Mario Manzo has gone good away. Is Jimbo side to side? I don't think he is. Is he gonna try it? No, it's still Frederick in P2, Jimbo in P3, Hunter in P4. Everyone looks like they're good away at the moment, so very well done. We have a fight in the back between Gamey and Surreyet. Someone of the two is lagging very hard. Everybody looks like going quite good. No incidents yet. Oh, there is one.
Oh, back.
Ooh, big accident. I think a lot of guys took some damage of there. I see a lot. I think I see 3 or 4 amp plates next to each other, and we have a virtual safety car. And I think the guys aren't happy with that, because I think 3 or 4, maybe 5 cars lost an amp plate there.
Yes,
and you can easily drive without an amp plate in the dry.
Look back.
Not look back with a 5-second penalty for a collision with hole punch. But driving without an amp plate in rain is something different. Grust is getting a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flag. There's something happening. I don't know what Grust is doing. He's 4.6 seconds behind Gamey Things. This is not good. He is letting a very big gap. He is now. Oh, I don't know what he is really doing. Hope he gets back to the back of Surreyet. I don't know. Oh yeah, of course he has to look to his delta. And we're back on the way again. Ekelund and Fester had a fight, I think. Ekelund is now in P5. Ferrick 8 stands away from Mario Manzo. Jimbo Manzo already letting a gap of 1.5. Mike is also going in front of Felix. Felix is struggling in the rain. 158.6 from Mario Manzo.
Mike is up to 6.
He is. He is driving very good at the moment. And it looks like Felix is struggling really hard in this rain. We have not looked back in the run-up in the pit lane.
Yes, and Mike has also gained 4 positions on the first lap.
was trying it on Felix. Sorry to interrupt you over there. Yeah, Felix is struggling really hard. What a move of JD Savo. What a great move. And next one to get past Felix's GA. Felix is struggling. He doesn't have a good setup, I think. This is not looking good.
Dry setup.
G is trying it on the inside. Will it be a move?
Oh,
Not yet.
I know why Felix is struggling, because he has now a front wing damage on his left front.
Oh no.
That's why, maybe. Why he is so struggling.
I think that is the case indeed. Yeah, indeed, he lost an end plate. This is not looking good
Oh!
for
It's
Felix.
Leclerc, Didi Savo! A spun!
Jedesavo spun. It is. I think that is the most difficult corner of the whole race in the wet. You can lose it so easily over there.
Yeah, also if you entering the long straight, that fast left clink.
Yeah, indeed. You really need to lift off big time, otherwise you just... Oh, Rust is struggling, he goes completely off the track. Lost position now to Rezanovsky, Rezanovsky into P12. He made up a lot of places from P18 to P12 already. He is doing very good.
Yeah, good showing.
A lot of guys still close to each other. It looks like Marmans was getting away a little bit. 1.3 seconds now. Looks like GA is gonna get the better of Felix this time. It's not easy to overtake here without DRS. He's gonna try it once again down the inside. Is this gonna be the move? No, still not. Here it's very closely to Horpens and Horpens close. Oh, Gross lost it! Gross lost it in that corner where I was talking about.
And he lost the front wing.
He did. He is gonna get to the pit. Maybe we're gonna see another virtual safety car for this. I think it's a possibility.
So we have two Mercedes at the back.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Mercedes. Jimbo Manzi is getting very closely to Frederick. This is gonna be a fight for P2. Jimbo needs to try and get the better exit here to put the pressure onto Frederick. Frederick has a gap of 2.5 seconds now to Mario Manzo, who is getting away bit by bit. Gross is in the pit lane. The runner sets a fastest lap, 146.5. We have Kiriko on the back of Dr. Special Energy. They're fighting. Ooh, Dr. Special Energy keeps the position. Very well done.
It won't be too long when Jimbo will make a move on Frederick for second place. But he got pressure from both Toro Rossos behind.
Gamey thinks is fighting with Felix. Frederick is still keeping up the position. Hunter now 5/10 away from Jimbo. If he is gonna close up a little bit more, I think they maybe need to switch. Oh, I think it stopped raining. It did. It stopped raining.
Yeah.
So now it's gonna be a fact. who will be the first one to pit, and who will, yeah. There is always a very, very difficult moment to choose what you're gonna do.
Yes, indeed, and it will also be yeah, a bit hard for Toro Rosso as both drivers are close to each other. And
Yeah, they are.
obviously we don't want to double stack. Also, the same goes for McLaren and Red Bull are not far from each other.
I am very sorry, but I'm gonna have to get off for a minute, so if you just can talk for a minute, sorry very much.
Yes, as Senna said, it stopped raining, so we'll probably see some pit stop in the next couple of laps. And it was said earlier in the YouTube chat that on lap 8 it would have stopped raining, so the one who said it is very close. But will we maybe see some drivers who are taking a gamble to pit one lap earlier, put on the dry tires and hope to have timed it right? If you look at the oh, there's a yellow flag. Where is that for? Yellow flag is away.
Alright guys, I'm back. Very sorry.
Great.
Had a call from my doctor, so I couldn't, yeah, let it go. But I'm back now. What have I missed?
Well, you missed absolutely nothing, so...
Okay, that's cool. Rosnowski is going in front of Felix. Felix back into P12. And it's gonna be P13. Horpunch is also getting in front of him. And that will be P14 now. That's just, oh no.
3 corners,
this is going very badly for Felix. He also loses his other end plate. Yeah, he did. He's driving without end plates. Wow.
Oh.
A nightmare of a race for Felix at the moment. Also, Kiriko is going in front. I have a feeling Felix is gonna retire.
Well, obviously there's always a chance of a safety car. That's, I think, where he hopes for.
Yeah, but he is really going no speed at the moment. He just can't do anything at the moment. Rock Special Energy goes in front of him. What a nightmare for Fefster. Ekelund is in the pits. Is he gonna go onto the dry tires? I think he will. It is for the mediums. He thinks it's time. He also picks a nose change. Adam is in as well. The other guy's staying out at the moment. I think it's... there's still a lot of spray on track.
Yes, and when you were a minute away, I was talking about if some drivers will take the risk to go onto the dry tires to may have a gamble to time it absolutely right. But
yeah, but you can gain a lot of time with pitting early. You can also lose a lot of time if you're just pitting too early.
Yeah, it's a win or break situation.
It is.
And if I look at Ekelund's point of view, it looks quite dry.
2.9. We're gonna watch the gap between him and James Hook. We have a yellow in sector 3. Looks like Felix. He's the only one there. Nothing really happened. Yeah, it is dry. I think it's really dry at the moment. We're gonna watch Mario Manzo. Is he gonna decide to go in?
There's a little bit of spray, but...
Yeah, there is. Gonna watch it. Is Mario Manzo gonna take the decision to go in? He isn't. He's staying out.
What will this group do?
Ekelund came 5/10 closer to James Hook on the mediums.
Jimbo and Hunter
DRS is enabled. Mario Manzo made a wrong move. Is this gonna cost him the race? Mario Manzo decided to stay out for another lap. Just at the point DRS was enabled.
And where will Ekelund's strategy will come out when all these guys are on? Oh!
Crust is out! I was just switching around and I saw it happening. Gamey Things is staying out as well. Where will Ekelund be? I think Ekelund has a good chance of going in front of a lot of cars.
Oh, safety car's out!
Safety car!
Well,
Yeah, I
this,
think that's
this,
needed because the car is on track. Yeah, it's off track, so I don't think a drive-through penalty for the run-up.
well,
Speeding under the safety car.
this may save Murray Mansell's lead.
This is gonna bring it to him. This is gonna help him so hard. Because he will easily pit now and be in front of Gamey Things. And of Frederick, because Gamey Things will have to pit too. But I would have seen the race without a safety car. I think Mario Manzo had a difficulty then.
Yes.
Horror punch for the 3-second penalty for multiple warnings under the safety car. That's not good. We have a lot of different strategies. Suryatt is on the hards, Rezanovsky and GA on the softs, and all the other guys are on the mediums.
I'm interested to see how the hearts will go. It might just be a little bit too long, but it's close, I think. 90
Mario
laps
Manzo
still.
into the pit lane. I'm gonna watch it from Frederick, but I think, yeah, he will get the lead back easily. Because Frederick still has the time.
Mediums on.
Ooh, Hunter lost 3 positions with a pit stop. But the good thing for him is he has GA on the softs in front of him, so he will have to pit again. And he has Suryatt on slower hards in front of him. Yeah, Mario Manzo is already back out of the pit, so he has the lead easily.
And Frederick just entered the straight.
GA with a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, he wants to come off the softs, but on the mediums. Oh, the team is not ready for him on my screen.
Yeah, and Gamey Things will lose a lot of positions as well.
It's 8th.
He is in 8th.
And he's on hards.
I think I would have gone on the mediums. It's lap 9, only 18 laps remaining. The mediums will do that easily. But the hards, it's not that much different after, I think, around 10 laps. But before that 10 laps, you're so much faster on the mediums. So I think maybe they chose the wrong tire to go on.
And the safety car played well for Gamey Things as he's in 8th now and has moved 5 positions up of his starting place. So
yeah, it worked very good. But I'm gonna say once again, if the safety car didn't happen, Mario Manzo and Gamey Things would have been in a very, very bad position.
yeah, and if Mario Mansell wins this race, he will have to thank the safety car.
Yeah, he has. Or he has to thank Rust because he crashed. Think he can thank both.
And now Felix is in last place, and now the pack will be bunched up. He may can fight back now. I think his front wing has been replaced. Yes, there are iron plates on the front wing.
It's gonna be a race to forget for Fefster, I think. Still 14 seconds behind the rest of the grid.
Yes, but still 18 laps to go. Everything can happen.
I think he's just aiming to maybe finish in the top 10 to take some points. I think that is his stride now. His teammate in P14, it's not looking for a good day for Haas.
No, not looking good. And Mike is in 4th place, and both McLarens are in the points.
Yeah, Mike, the new driver in P4 at the moment.
And the last time that McLaren scored points in GP3 was in Baku, 4 races ago.
Wow. If McLaren can keep this up, they're gonna do a very good job. I think they will make Zach Brown very happy.
Yeah, if the race was finished right now, they would score 14 points. That's a great amount for them.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's gonna be watch what Surya and Hunt are gonna do behind Mike. If you ask me, Rizanovsky has played his game very badly, going on the softs. Not the thing you wanna do in lap
Yes,
10 after a safety car.
personally, I will only go to the sauce for the last 5-6 laps.
Yeah, indeed. Otherwise, just go
Um,
to on the mediums or in the hards. Safety car is in this lap. So we're gonna
yeah,
watching Mari Manzo, who is now pacing the field, needs to back up till the safety car is back into the pit lane, then he can go again. It was a very clean start. Will it also be a very clean restart? And I have a feeling that will be another safety car in this race. I have a
again?
feeling. I just have a feeling that there are gonna be another safety car in this race. I don't know why, but I feel it inside of me.
Hmm.
And I think Rizanovsky hopes that it will be in the next 6 laps.
Yes, indeed, but
My
here
man
we
is
go again.
restarting the pace. Here we go again. Looks like Jimbo has a very good take on Frederick. Is he gonna take him? It looks like if Frederick is also gonna take. Oh, they all looked to overtake, but no one's really making a move. Maybe in the background. Is someone trying it already? I don't think someone is. Game meeting is going very wide through that corner. Look back going in front of James Hook. Also looks like Felix got a better run than James, but he's too far away to make a move already. Jimbo Manzi on the back of Frederick, no DRS yet. But we are driving on a dry track again. First lap of racing on a dry track. James Hook
James Hook
has...
is round.
Oh! It is not the week of James Hook. That's the
Firstly,
last thing you can say.
yeah, firstly he got the grip penalty in qualifying and didn't set a lap time after that.
Who is the closest fight? I think Hunter is the closest fight on Surrey. Surrey on those hards. Hunter on the mediums. This has to be done and dusted, I think. After the start-finish straight, it's not an easy move to make here because it's not a very long straight. And it looks like Hunter doesn't have a very good exit as well. Surreyet is all over the back of Mike as well. Mike is having to let Jimbo Manzi go. 1.2 seconds already. GA with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Felix is on the back of the run-up.
Wonder with a 3-second time penalty.
Ooh, that is not good. But I think like everyone will get 3, maybe 6 seconds. It is a track you can easily get them. Just for going like very little too wide on the first few corners. Kiriko is looking to Rizanovsky just as GA is looking to Erich. GA is gonna make a move on Erich. Down the inside, there was not much room. And GA decided to not really go for it. I think that's very well done. Ekelund is all over the back of Hunter now. Ekelund scored points in the Prem race last week. So I think he is always gonna be a guy to watch now here in GP3. Kirikou with a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Rezanovsky all over the back of JD Savo. Mario Manzo is still fastest man on track. He's now 1 second ahead of Frederick. When DRS is enabled again. The run up in the pits again. That has to be for damage then. Rezanovsky's gonna try it on JD Savo. This is not gonna be the move. Very good defending of JD Savo. Ekelund is faster than Hunter at the moment. But Hunter is also faster than Suriyat. James Hook with a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. This is not a race he would have wanted. DRS is back enabled. There's Hunter gonna try it now on Suriyat. With DRS. Down the inside, it's a late move, but it's a fair one, and that is done and dusted. And I think Suriyat is gonna lose another place to Ekelund if he doesn't watch out.
But Suriyat has, I think, a run on Hunter.
He has, but it's very difficult to get back past someone.
Oh.
Hunter is lagging on my screen.
Yeah, me too.
I hope that doesn't affect the other drivers, because it's always difficult to drive against someone who has difficulties with their internet connection.
Especially if you don't know where the driver front is.
Yeah, indeed.
Exactly at the track.
Already 1.4 seconds between Morimanzo and Frederick. Oh, the run-up is chatting while he's driving. That's something special. I think he just has his phone in his car to chat about the race.
Yes, and his driving style is not something you recommended.
No, he was just driving with one hand and just standing with the other hand. Cheer with a 3-second penalty. He's got GA's pump.
Yellow. Oh, front leg damage for him now. Oh, you're not making a donut?
He's making donuts now. Don't know what that is all about.
Jim was now very close to Frederick now. It's only 5 tenths.
I don't know what GA is doing at the moment. It's not really looking like a way to restart. He gets a 10-second penalty as well.
Not surprising he's that long off track.
No, he's just... This is not the way to do something. Come on, GA. You're better than this, mate. Is he also gonna cut the chicane? That's my worst thing. No. No, he takes the chicane, luckily. If you don't want to drive anymore, GA, just retire in the pits, mate, because this is not behavior we want to see. Especially not on stream. If you do that in practice, it's still your own problem, but we don't want to see this on stream, so don't do this again, please. We have Rezanovsky in the pit lane. He also takes a 5-second penalty. That's not good. His race has really gone bad to go on the soft tires. That wasn't the right move to do. And Mike is still in P4 with 1.6 seconds between him and Hunter. And he's back in the DRS range.
And it's actually in a battle for P2.
Oh, there's a spin for Felix! I think. Yes, it is!
Yes.
Oh, whoa. I think this is the old Felix once again with the very bad luck. I had him for my podium today. It's not gonna happen, I'm afraid. Very unlucky race for the Shredders guy. He's such a good guy, but he doesn't have the luck today. I hope he doesn't gonna let his head down. He showed pace and quali, but yeah, it all fell away in the race. Very unlucky for him. Jedesavo looks like he is faster than Gamey thinks for P8. And it's still looking very good for the McLaren team.
Yes.
Kirikou all over the back of Jedesavo now. Jedesavo defends that very good. It all can be looking very, very less good in one move. So I hope that won't happen because Kiriko is all over the back of Jidesava now. He's gonna try it. Inside or outside. Gamey thinks that's a very poor connection. He's gonna try it to 2 cars. He
Double
is!
move!
Kiriko!
Ooh.
Ooh. That was, yeah. Well, Gamey thinks it's lagging very hard.
And now Jimbo Mountain on the back of Frederick.
This is gonna be the move for Jimbo Manzi. I think it will. Frederick is defending. But Jimbo has gone past. Jimbo into P2. He now is gonna make a move to try and catch Mario Manzo back. 2.3 seconds. Kiriko in front of Jade Savo again. I thought that was already done, but it wasn't actually. Jade Savo back to P10, still in the points. GA with another 10-second penalty. Come on, mate. What are you doing? Yeah, he retired on the pit lane now. He should have done that 3 laps ago, if you ask me. Mike is actually looking very good. Looks like he has better pace than Frederick at the moment.
Yeah, if he can show this kind of pace for the next races,
yeah,
he
has
could
a good
be
chance.
a big threat for the top 5.
Imagine getting your first podium in your first ever race. There happened something with a Red Bull.
But that's GA,
no.
that's GA, I think.
Yeah, there's a left GA. I thought there was something with Eklund or something, but it was indeed GA. Stupid glitch. Mike now all over the back from Frederick. And it looks like Erich is gonna lose his point position. I mean, Jedisawa is gonna lose his point position to Erich. Mike is too far away. Just as Kiriko.
Savo goes
Yeah,
also
just
wide,
Sava. I think Sava has damage or something. That's
yes.
very wide. He's just staying
Left
off
wrong.
track. I don't know what he is doing. Yeah, also Adam has got. Oh no. I think he has damage because he's letting the cars through. He does.
No name.
Jedisawa lost an end plate. Mike 4 tenths away from Frederick.
And I'm not sure, but is the Momensi increasing the gap to Mari Manzo?
Yeah, it is. The gap is only 1.7 seconds anymore. Is Jimbo Manzi finally gonna win the battle for Mari Manzo? Are we finally gonna see a battle between the first 2 guys on the thing? Jedisawa is out in the pit lane. And that is a thing. It looks very good. A few laps later, one of the 2 cars is gone. Jimbo Manzi with a 3-second penalty. That is really bad because I didn't saw something for Mari Manzo yet.
Yes, and
Frederick is back on again. Frederick is back on him again. Is he gonna try it? A late move. He is late braking. He takes takes a penalty for it, but he made the move.
And that means Mike is now in currently 2nd place.
He is. If he didn't get a penalty, I can't remember seeing a penalty for him. Jimbo goes back into P2.
Whoa, great move around the outside. But Mike has only 2 warnings.
If Mike just can keep it between the limits and just behind these 2 cars fighting, he has a P2 at the moment. I think you can't be much happier with a P2 on your first ever race.
Well, if he gets P2, he will be my driver of the day.
Yeah, he will. I'm just gonna look to where he started.
10th.
Wow, he's 6 places up indeed. Sorry, it's just 8 places up. Not look back 7.
Yes, and Mike was already in 6th after 1 lap, eh?
Yeah, he was. He really looks like one of the main competitors for the next few races if he can keep this up.
And
He just needs to be concentrated now. Don't push it too much. Gamey thinks with a 3-second. Oh! Mike almost lost it. Had a difficult moment with a curb. Not look back with a 3-second penalty. Mike is gonna need to stay between the DRS distance. Frederick back again on Jimbo Manzi. I think that's an easy move. Should have been, and it is not yet. Jimbo's fighting back. This is the moment for Mike, maybe, to make a move on Jimbo. Jimbo looks like a very good exit. James with another 3-second penalty. He has already got a lot of that one. Punch now only 2/10 away from a point scoring position. That should have been his second score position if he gonna make the move here down the inside. Are we gonna see a great battle? Oh, he almost lost it.
Ooh.
He kept it on track, still behind Erich, so not really much happened. Luckily for Adam. Jimbo Manzi back on the back of Frederick again. And Mike is just looking to this as a spectator. He says, go on guys, fight more, get some more penalties. I'll take your positions.
But also there's not a lot he can do on track.
No, indeed.
Yeah, if the car in front of you has DRS, you can also DRS, but
yeah, it's the same just driving without DRS.
Or you must be right on the ass of the car ahead of you, but if you have distance like this, an overtake won't happen.
It's gonna be very difficult then.
And Hunter stays ahead of Eklund for this whole time.
Yeah, he does. Eklund still behind Hunter. Looks like Hunter is getting a little bit closer now again to Mike. 1.5 seconds.
And I'm now asking myself is how long will this mediums now go? There's still 7 laps left, and most drivers have driven 12 laps on these tires. And we'll maybe see another pistol, or maybe see some punches at the end of the race. And Hunter is closing in on Mike.
He is.
And Surrey is on the hards and is not far.
Eklund and Hunter fighting. Eklund has gone into P5. Not look back with a 5-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane.
Yes, and Jurek is, I think, someone to watch now, as he's on the harder tires. His tires will be now in advantage against the hards, and he could also be in a threat for podium.
Gamey Tings is on the back of Kirikou in P9. Looking to get some more points. Jimbo Manzi once again very close to Frederick. And Ekelund is now, oh, the whole top from P2 to P6 is in DRS range of each other. We have yellow sector 2, I think that's James again. It is. This is not looking good for the reserve from GP4. I think he really needs to keep his head up because we all know he has the pace. He is a great driver, a great person. It's just not going his way here in France.
No,
A battle from P2 to P6. You don't see it every day. And you don't see it in the normal F1, only on SFR. Not look like anyone is making a move over here. Not look back going in front of Rezinovsky. Everyone very close to each other, great to watch. Great camera view we have also. This is looking amazing.
I'll check the penalties for this battle group. Frederick has 1 penalty.
Frederick has
Jimbo.
3-second penalty.
Jimbo has 1. Mike
Jimbo also.
has nothing. Ekelund has only 1 warning. Hunter 1. And Surya who has 2 penalties.
So Surya that doesn't look very good at the moment, just as Hunter, Jimbo and Frederick. I think the podium at the moment is Murray Manzo P1, Mike P2 and Ekelund P3. But still 4 laps to go. Is
Everything
someone
can
gonna
happen.
make a weird move, a very aggressive move? Anything can happen indeed. This is gonna be the move from Ekelund on Mike. Mike is gonna lose his 4th position, where he was for so long. Ekelund is in front of him. Ekelund to P4. Now on the move to take Jimbo back. And now Hunter is also right behind Mike. But also Suryatt is joining this battle. The only thing is Suryatt has already 6-second penalty. But of course he still can fight for track positions and try to let the others take some more penalties. Gave me things very closely to Kirikou.
Well, Hunter was looking for a move on Mike, I think.
Yes, I just hope Mike doesn't lose too much time with it because he's still in the podium position finish. Is this maybe the moment the hearts are getting better? Because Suryatt is now closing in big time on Hunter. 16 laps.
I think, yes.
Only 3 laps, he'll have the advantage then.
There's only 2.5 gap between the front of this battle and the end of this battle.
Airwich with a 3-second penalty. That's maybe gonna play something with the point scoring position. Kirikou go in front of game meetings.
Finally.
Yeah, that was a long time already that those two are fighting. No one. Hunter is gonna try it, or he looks for it. And he gets another penalty just as Suryatt. Those two are done for the podium.
Yes.
6 seconds for Hunter, Suryatt 9 seconds. Those two are not gonna get on the podium. Podium fight is now between Frederick, Jimbo, Ekelund and Mike. And Ekelund looks really good in this because he only has 1 warning yet. I think maybe the guy we didn't expect it to be this high is Frederick. He started P2 and I only can remember he's driven P2 for the whole race.
Yes, and we were surprised he qualified that high.
Yeah, he won a race of course, but then his results were like up and down a little bit. But he is looking very fast today. Only penalties at the moment can blame him from this podium, I guess. We have yellow in sector 3. That is an Alfa Romeo of Adam. No! Adam looked good to finish in the points once again today, but he spun or something. He's going into the pits. I hope he don't retire.
And by the way, we said that Felix' race was over, and now
11th.
He's looking for points.
We're on lap 25 of the 27. Looks like Ekelund is creating a little gap from him and Mike. Ekelund is still, I think Ekelund is the fastest of this group of from P2 to P7.
And has also the most ERS to spend.
Yeah, he does. All the other guys are low on the RS. Hunter, Mike. Only Frederick got some ERS left. It is looking better and better for Ekelund and Mike. As long as they can stay within each other's DRS range. We have yellow in sector 3, that is Dr. Special Energy. No, it isn't. Who is it? Is it? No, it's Felix. Felix and Erich. It was Felix and Erich. Don't know what happened between the two of them. But Felix is back into the points now. Don't know what went wrong. We have Jimbo Manzi only 110 away of Frederick.
Oh, Ekelund is right on the back of
Yeah,
Jimbo.
Ekelund's gonna do this. No, he doesn't have the better exit. He was looking for it very hard, but he decided to not make move. A smart decision. Felix is out in the pit lane. You were in the points, mate. Just as Erich, they're both retiring. I think we're gonna hear from that because I think there was something wrong.
Yeah, the runner gets a free point for this.
Yeah, he does. The run-up will be more than happy with his two guys retiring. I don't know why they retired. They were both on the points. Surriton Hunter, Surriton Hunter. There wasn't much room. Surriton is gonna make the move. I think he did. Yes, he did. But he's still gonna lose a position on penalties. Ekelund and Jimbo. No, I think Jimbo has the better top speed than Ekelund.
There's a Lucas Frederick, who's now as a second lead to Jimbo Manzi.
He does. But is he good far enough from Mike? Don't think he is, no. He needs to get around 1 more second to get that podium safely.
Yes, well, maybe Jimbo's tires are gone.
I think they are.
18 laps on mediums is very
Ekelund
high.
is on 19 and the others are also on 18 everywhere. James Hook with another 3-second penalty. I'm very happy he decided to just race. As how bad is it going? He is still going for it and he's still giving it everything. So only think you can say very well done to him that he is still racing here with us tonight. We still have a virtual podium of Mario Manzo, Ekelund and Mike. Mike now all over the back of Ekelund. But he doesn't have a lot of ERS left. Is he gonna make the move on Ekelund? They can both lose their podium positions if there happens something now. He's not fast enough.
Well, Mike is now close to the back of Ekelund.
Adam with the fastest lap. He's not gonna get a point for that.
He takes the points of Mario Manzo, who
He does. He did a few times already this season.
Will we see some moves? Mike is very close.
But we're gonna see Mario Manzo winning this race. He's in the last corners.
Mike is around the outside of. Oh, has contact with Ekelund.
Mario Manzo wins the France Grand Prix. When Mike and Ekelund are still fighting, who is gonna take the podium? It's Ekelund and Mike, just as expected.
Yes. And Ekelund on 21 level medium goes to second. And will we see a move for the final point between the run-up and not look back? Well, he tries it, but I think it's too far. Yes.
And it will be the run-up taking the final points. Not look back with a 5-second penalty. Just
I will invite the top 3.
Thank you very much, mate. But what a race we saw. It is Mario Manzo winning this race 6.8 seconds ahead of Ekelund. Mike in P3. Your first race and finishing on the podium. Wow, that is something to ask him.
Yes.
I think he'll be more than happy with that. We're gonna see the podium guys now getting on the podium with Mario Manzo winning once again. I think it's his third win in a row. He is really showing the others not really a chance of getting anything.
Hello
He
guys.
takes the trophy once again. It's Renault in P1, Red Bull in P2 and McLaren into P3. Just gonna go through the standings as the podium guys are already going into the party. Mario Manzo starting from pole position wins this race once again. Mario Manzo on top. It's Ekelund in P2. Mike, the new driver for McLaren, P3. I think he'll be more than happy with that. Ferrick into P4. Jimbo Manzi, championship leader, is gonna lose his championship lead to Mario Manzo with a P5 today. P6 is for Hunter Surrett in P7. Kirikou in P8. Gamey Things in P9. The run-up in P10. Not Look Back in P11. Dr. Special Energy in P12. Rezanovsky in P13. Horpinch in P14. James Hook in P15. The guys that didn't finish this race were Erich, Fefster, Jedesavo, GA, and Grust. Relax. That was it for the race tonight. I think we have, just gonna look who we have into the party already. We have Mario Manzo, our winner today, and Ekelund, our P2 in the party at the moment. I hope Mike will still join. But
I've invited him.
But to start the interviews, Maurizio, Mario Manzo, you're not giving the other guys a chance of winning anymore.
Yeah, kind of true. I know. It's just I don't know. Maybe
You're
it
just
is
too
the wrong
fast.
division.
Nah, it is.
Thank you,
Your
man.
qualifying pace is really unbelievable, Manzo. But your race, it was once again very closely. Without the penalties, it would be, I think, 2 seconds or something, 2-3 seconds. But you once again drove without penalties. I think you just, without a safety car. Did you have a problem then? Because you did another lap on the Entus, while DRS was already enabled.
I didn't think so because I was maybe because I felt I can do another lap because I saw that the gap was, I think, what was it? I think it was 4 or 5 seconds at that point. So I knew, okay, I can go one more lap because if I'm gonna lose 1, 2, maximum 3 seconds. And then, but I got lucky with the safety car, and that's it.
Yeah, I think you had a very lucky moment with the safety car, but once again, you drove the perfect race, I think, without any penalties. And yeah, I don't think you had any battle today. I just think you saw it from pole and driven the whole race in front of everyone.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised when I saw Frederick, which is Frederica's, I think, by the way. On P2.
Yeah. I don't know if you speak it out of Frederick or Frederica's. I should have asked him. Yeah, he had an awesome pace today.
I was surprised, but yeah, nothing much to say to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say congratulations. I think it's your third win in a row now.
Yes.
And you took over the championship lead of Jimbo, so you're now championship leader in GP3. I think you're very happy with that. And once again, congratulations with your win today.
Thank you.
Ekelund, to go to you, P2. I think you'll be more than happy with that. Yeah? Whoa. Yeah, I think it was a total different race than Mario Manzo had. I think you did a lot of overtakes to get onto the podium today. Did you know the guys in front, Frederica's and Jimbo, had penalties? So, yeah. So it was a little surprise that you got onto P2 today. Yeah. I think you did an awesome race. I think you showed really good race pace, and I think you're gonna have some fights with Mario Manzo to maybe take a win off of him. Yeah, me too. I don't think we're gonna get Mike from P3, and so I'm just gonna say congratulations to you, Ekelund. Awesome drive. We had some good fights in practice as well. So yeah, you had an awesome pace and very much deserved podium today. Yeah, thank you very much. Chain Game, do you have any questions for these guys?
No, you have asked the questions I had in my mind, so.
No, I'm sorry. So I think that is it done for us here at GP3. We had an awesome drive and we will be back next week, same date, same place, for Austria. Manzo, please don't say you're also good at Austria for these guys in GP3.
I just did some time trial yesterday.
Yeah.
It was a good lap, but I think it's even more easier to invalidate your lap there
Yeah,
than
it is.
here.
It really is.
Especially turn 1, exit of turn 1, and between the last 2 corners, this little straight. I think there is a very easy way to invalidate your lap.
It is.
I had a chat with Jimbo, and yeah, we were pretty equal on the times, I think. But yeah, let's gonna see what happens.
Yeah, Ekelund, how do you feel about Austria? Oh, that's not good then. So you don't think you will get here back into the chat of the race next week? Yeah, but still anything can happen, mate. We're gonna see it once again. Congratulations to our both podium drivers today. This is it for GP3 today. I really want to thank Chain Game once again for our amazing co-commentator. I want to say, yeah, just a sorry to you guys because I didn't was as I normally was because I'm sick a little bit, but I tried my very best. Guys, from us here at GP3, see you later. Tomorrow we have GP2, Thursday we have Premier, and we'll be back next week. Guys, see you later. Have a good rest of your week and stay safe.